Sikhism, the fifth largest religion, with around 26 million followers worldwide. This monotheistic religion believes that all people of all races, religions, and genders are equal in the eyes of God. Hello, today I'm sitting with Jag Singh, a Sikh teenager from Louisville, Kentucky. Hello, Jag Singh.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm rather well. How are you?
I'm very good. So we're going to ask you some questions about your religion, and I see you have some notes prepared.
Oh, yes, but I don't plan on referring to them very often. I do know my religion quite well. Although you have to excuse the kind of rumpled turban. I was rushed this morning. My sister, my alarm didn't go off. My sister, for some reason, didn't wake me up like she usually does.
Oh, well, all right. Well, getting on with the questions, our first question is, who founded your religion and what is their story?
Oh, well, Guru Nanak founded my religion, and what happened was he was born to Muslim parents, but his dad was an accountant for a Hindu population. So he had both those influences. Now, one day, Guru Nanak went to the river Bain to go bathe, but he had mysteriously disappeared. So everyone had thought, well, this guy drowned, he's dead, bye-bye, we're never going to see him again. Well, what actually was happening was he was having this enlightenment by God under the river, and he stayed down there for 3 days, but he was still alive and breathing underwater. It's cool. And after those 3 days, he came back up right in the spot where he had disappeared. And thus, Sikhism started.
So how did your miraculous religion spread?
Well, Guru Nanak went on 4 main journeys to spread his the knowledge that came with his enlightenment. The first one was just throughout India. The second one went as far south as current-day Sri Lanka. The third one went as far north as Tibet, which is now a part of China, I do believe. Yes. And the last one went as far west as the city of Mecca, which is in Saudi Arabia.
And for our viewers that don't know where these countries are, there is currently a map on the screen. As you can see, it started in India and is still very prominent today in India. So you say Guru Nanak started your religion. What exactly is a guru, and how does this guruship get passed on?
Well, guru is a Sanskrit word meaning teacher, and what happens is each guru appoints his successor. That successor becomes the next guru. Now, there have been 10 gurus in history. The first guru was Guru Nanak, and the second one after that was a man by the name of Lena. And Lena, one day, new devotee to the religion, and he came up to Guru Nanak and said, I am Lena. And Lena means creditor. So Guru Nanak saw this as a sign from God that Lena should be the successor to lead the religion. So what he did was he blessed Lena with his ang, which means hand, and changed his name to Engad. I'm always confused on how to pronounce that. Engad. Yes, I see you've studied up a little bit.
Just a little.
Okay. And with that, Engad became the next guru. And after that, it was passed on likewise until the last one, which is Gobind Singh, said that his successor would be the Khalsa, which is basically the rest of the baptized Sikhs.
So, that's very, very interesting. What are the key beliefs in Sikhism?
Well, first off, Sikhism is a monotheistic religion. there is only one God. Second off, we believe that the soul goes through many different cycles of birth and death before entering the human form. And the purpose of life is to achieve an exemplary life to merge with God after death. Now, the true path to achieving salvation and merging with God is not through what would be called like a monastic life, but rather through a life as a householder and going out and through that doing good works. Now, Sikhism condemns blind rituals, and what those blind rituals are things such as fasting, worship of the dead, worship of idols, pilgrimages to holy sites, such like that. Sikhism believes that people of all races, of all religions, all genders, they're all equal. And finally, back in the day, the Guru was the leader of Sikhism. However, now there is no real Guru because the Khalsa is the successor.
That's very interesting. Would you like to explain your turban?
Oh yes, my turban. It is a symbol of dignity and loyalty. Now, it originated as a cultural aspect, and I mean, who wouldn't want to wear a turban? It's like awesome.
Would you like to model it for us?
I mean, yeah, sure. Who wouldn't? I mean, pose. Side view.
Oh, side view.
Other side.
All right. Let's get back to questions now.
I liked that question.
Now, please explain your turban. I'm sure our viewers would like to know.
Okay. Well, even though it was so popular as a cultural aspect, the last Guru Gobind Singh, made it a mandatory religious practice for all males. It is optional for females. But you also can't cut your hair or facial hair, so all my hair is like tucked up under this, and it has to all be completely covered. Now my facial hair, sorry, a problem yet, hasn't grown in that much, so don't have to.
Checking yourself
worry
out in
about
the
that.
monitor.
Yeah.
It's very nice. So, what is your temple or holy worship place like?
Well, we have two main types of holy places to worship. The first one is a Gurdwara, and a Gurdwara is basically any place where the Guru Granth Sahib is displayed. Now, there are a few different practices you have to practice at these Gurdwaras. Well, first, there are no shoes in the Gurdwara. Hand washing takes place here, as well as some feet washing sometimes. Men sit on one side and women sit on the other, which is, you would think, some people think is strange because of equality. However, this ensures that men and women are both an equal distance to the Guru Granth Sahib, which is our holy text. I didn't explain that earlier. And there is a soup kitchen in any Gurdwara. It helps with our mission of being good people. But only vegetarian meals are served because of our equality. This ensures that we can serve people of every religion, no matter their dietary restrictions. Our second type of holy place is the Golden Temple, which is found in Punjab. And this is a reminder of the spiritual and historical tradition of Sikhs, as well as an inspiration for Sikhs everywhere.
That's very, very inspiring. Would you like to compare Sikhism and Christianity for our Christian viewers out here?
Well, I'd rather not, considering that all religions are equal, and by making a comparison, I might seem to be putting one religion down or raising my religion above others.
Well, this is purely educational. Would you please?
Okay. As long as we're making sure this is purely for educational.
Gotta look at your
First off,
notes. Oh,
yes.
this is the difficult one.
This is the difficult one that I don't feel comfortable in answering because this is borderline of my religious.
Well, I'm
beliefs.
very sorry if it oversteps your bounds. Don't do it. But this
Well,
is purely
I'm
educational.
going to try to stay within my religious equality here. All three religions believe in submission to the will of God, and that God is the Father. They all believe in the community and the sacrament of the believers, as well as the siblinghood of humanity. Now, as I stated earlier, God is the Father, and everyone is saved through His grace. Few differences are that some Christian denominations believe that only the select chosen people are saved, while in Sikhism, anyone can be merged with God as long as you are a good person. Christians believe that Jesus is the Son of God and the only Son of God, whereas Sikhs believe that every child. Now, most Christian denominations believe in baptizing when one is a child. Sikhism, however, believes in baptizing when one is an adult, so you can actually fully understand and grasp the concept of baptism and the beliefs of Sikhism. Now, there is no special day for worship in Sikhism. So, in both Jewish and Christian religions, you have the Sabbath, although in one it's Saturday and one it's Sunday. But Sikhs, we worship every day. Oot, oot.
Nice. And now with us we have Zalu Kaur, Jag Singh's sister, to talk with us about the role of women in Sikh culture. Hi, Zalu Kaur.
Hi.
How are you?
Well, actually, I have a headache because my brother was speaking too loud.
I have a brother that does that too. It's kind of really annoying.
Well, you
No,
know what?
brothers are annoying.
You know what? Sometimes that's the only way we get noticed.
Brothers are just so annoying.
All
You know
right,
what?
well, you're here today to talk about the role of women in Sikh culture. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, I can. Okay, so women are equal to men. Women can be leaders. Equals. They are equals to men because women are awesome.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Jag Singh and Zalu Kaur, for coming. Join us next week for an exciting expose on Buddhism.